Workplace safety isn't just about rules, it's about behavior. Behavior-based safety, or BBS, is a powerful approach that focuses on human actions to prevent accidents before they happen. In this video, we'll explore how BBS works, why it's essential, and the key models that make it effective. Stay with us to learn how small behavioral changes can create a safer work environment. Before we dive in, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help spread awareness about workplace safety. Behavior-based safety BBS is a proactive approach designed to reduce workplace accidents by focusing on human behavior. It operates on the principle that most workplace incidents occur due to unsafe actions rather than hazardous conditions. This video explores key aspects of BBS in a reverse countdown format, beginning with general concepts and moving towards specific implementation strategies. 10. The evolution of behavior-based safety BBS. The foundation of BBS can be traced back to early industrial safety initiatives, which primarily focused on improving machinery, enforcing regulations, and providing protective equipment. During the early to mid-20th century, workplace accidents were primarily attributed to mechanical failures or environmental hazards, and safety efforts revolved around engineering solutions. However, as research in occupational safety advanced, it became evident that human behavior played a crucial role in workplace safety. By the 1970s and 1980s, behavioral psychology gained traction in workplace safety programs. Experts recognized that while environmental improvements were necessary, they were not sufficient to eliminate accidents entirely. Studies revealed that unsafe behaviors accounted for a significant percentage of workplace incidents. In response, safety professionals developed structured observation and feedback programs that aimed to modify worker behavior through reinforcement techniques. Over time, this approach became known as behavior-based safety. 9. The importance of behavior in preventing workplace accidents. Research shows that more than 90% of workplace accidents are linked to human behavior. Employees often take shortcuts, ignore safety protocols, or engage in risky actions either due to convenience, lack of awareness, or pressure to meet deadlines. Traditional safety programs enforce compliance through rules and regulations, but they do not address the root causes of unsafe behaviors. For example, a worker might neglect to wear safety goggles because they find them uncomfortable, or they may bypass a machine guard to complete a task more quickly. Simply enforcing rules without understanding why workers make these choices leads to temporary compliance rather than long-term behavioral change. BBS addresses this gap by identifying unsafe behaviors, understanding their triggers, and reinforcing safer alternatives. 8. How BBS encourages employee engagement. Unlike traditional top-down safety programs, where management dictates rules, BBS actively involves employees in safety initiatives. Workers participate in peer observations, safety coaching, and discussions about potential risks, making them integral to the safety process rather than passive recipients of instructions. When employees take ownership of workplace safety, they are more likely to develop a proactive mindset. A strong safety culture emerges when workers feel responsible for not only their own safety, but also that of their colleagues. Engaging employees in BBS programs creates a sense of accountability, increasing overall compliance with safety protocols. Organizations that implement BBS often notice a shift in workplace attitudes. Employees become more aware of their actions and actively look out for hazards. Instead of fearing punishment, they see safety as a shared responsibility, leading to fewer incidents and a more positive work environment. 7. Understanding Hatton's Matrix and workplace safety. One of the key models that support BBS is Hatton's Matrix, a framework developed by Dr. William Hatton to analyze and prevent injuries. This model breaks down an accident into 3 phases: pre-event, event, and post-event. The pre-event phase focuses on measures that can prevent an accident before it occurs. This includes safety training, hazard identification, and proper equipment maintenance. By addressing potential risks early, organizations can minimize the likelihood of incidents. The event phase deals with actions taken during an accident to minimize harm. Examples include emergency response procedures, fire suppression systems, and protective barriers. These measures help control the severity of an incident when it occurs. The post-event phase involves steps taken after an accident to reduce long-term damage. First aid treatment, medical interventions, and thorough accident investigations fall into this category. Understanding all three phases helps organizations create comprehensive safety programs rather than relying on reactive measures. 6. The ABC model, understanding behavioral influences. Another fundamental model in BBS is the ABC model, which stands for antecedent, behavior, and consequence. This model explains how behaviors are influenced and how they can be modified to promote safer practices. The antecedent refers to the trigger or condition that prompts a behavior. For instance, a sign reminding workers to wear gloves serves as an antecedent. The behavior is the action taken in response to that trigger, such as wearing or ignoring the gloves. The consequence is what follows the behavior, which can be positive reinforcement, such as praise for compliance, or negative reinforcement, such as an injury due to non-compliance. BBS programs leverage this model to shape workplace behaviors. By identifying antecedents and consequences, organizations can design interventions that encourage safe practices while discouraging unsafe ones. Positive reinforcement, such as rewards and recognition, is particularly effective in sustaining safety improvements. 5. Conducting behavioral observations in BBS. A core component of BBS is behavioral observation, where trained observers assess workplace activities to identify both safe and unsafe behaviors. Observations should be conducted in a non-punitive manner, focusing on improvement rather than fault-finding. Regular observations help organizations collect data on behavioral trends. If certain unsafe practices are repeatedly observed in a specific department, targeted interventions can be developed to address the issue. For example, if multiple workers are seen lifting heavy objects improperly, additional training on safe lifting techniques can be provided. 4. The role of feedback and positive reinforcement. Providing timely feedback is essential in BBS. After observations, employees receive constructive feedback about their actions. The goal is to help them recognize unsafe behaviors and understand how to correct them. Positive reinforcement plays a crucial role in sustaining behavioral changes. When employees are acknowledged for safe behaviors, they are more likely to continue following best practices. Verbal praise, incentive programs, and recognition awards are effective ways to reinforce safety efforts. 3. Leadership commitment to BBS. For a BBS program to be effective, leadership must actively support it. Managers and supervisors should participate in safety initiatives, set an example by following safety protocols, and foster an open culture where employees feel comfortable reporting hazards. A strong safety culture starts from the top. When employees see that their leaders prioritize safety, they are more likely to take it seriously. Leadership commitment also involves allocating resources for continuous safety training, improving workplace conditions, and integrating BBS principles into company policies. 2. Continuous improvement and data analysis in BBS. BBS is not a one-time initiative, but an ongoing process that requires continuous monitoring and improvement. Organizations must regularly review safety data, analyze observation reports, and adjust strategies to enhance effectiveness. Data-driven decision-making helps identify recurring risks and patterns. If certain unsafe behaviors persist despite interventions, organizations may need to refine their approach. Encouraging employee feedback on safety programs ensures that BBS strategies remain relevant and practical. 1. The future of BBS. Technology and innovation. The future of BBS is evolving with advancements in technology. Wearable safety devices, artificial intelligence AI, and real-time monitoring systems are being integrated into safety programs to provide more accurate insights into workplace behavior. For example, AI-powered systems can analyze worker movements to detect high-risk actions before they lead to injuries. Wearable sensors can monitor environmental conditions, alerting workers and supervisors to potential hazards in real time. These innovations enhance BBS by providing data-driven solutions that help organizations proactively prevent accidents. Behavior-based safety is a game changer in workplace accident prevention. Understanding and implementing BBS principles can create a culture of safety that benefits everyone. If you found human behavior plays a crucial role in workplace safety and performance, understanding psychological theories like behaviorism and social learning theory can help create safer and more productive work environments. In this video, we'll break down how these theories apply to behavior-based safety BBS, explore key workplace influences like attitudes and motivations, and examine how organizational culture shapes behavior. Stick around to uncover the science behind workplace actions. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help spread valuable insights. Behavior-based safety BBS is built on the understanding that human behavior is influenced by various psychological and environmental factors. Accidents and injuries in the workplace are not just the result of mechanical failures or hazardous conditions, but are often linked to human actions and decisions. By understanding the psychological foundations of behavior and the factors that shape workplace actions, organizations can develop effective BBS programs that promote safety and reduce risks. This video explores key psychological theories relevant to BBS, the factors that influence workplace behavior, and the critical role of organizational culture in shaping employee actions. 10. Psychological theories relevant to behavior-based safety BBS. BBS is deeply rooted in psychological principles that explain how people learn, react, and behave in different situations. Two of the most important theories in this context are behaviorism and social learning theory. Behaviorism, developed by psychologists such as B.F. Skinner and John Watson, suggests that behavior is shaped by external stimuli. In a workplace setting, rewarding employees for wearing protective equipment or following safety procedures can reinforce these behaviors, making them habitual. Employees are more likely to adopt safe behaviors when they see their peers and supervisors practicing them. If a workplace culture normalizes unsafe shortcuts, employees may imitate these behaviors, increasing the risk of accidents. On the other hand, when safety leaders demonstrate proper protocols, others are more likely to follow suit. 9. Factors influencing human behavior in the workplace. Human behavior in the workplace is shaped by a combination of internal and external factors. Three of the most significant influences are attitudes, perceptions, and motivations. Attitudes play a crucial role in determining how employees approach workplace safety. Attitudes are shaped by past experiences, peer influence, and company policies. Organizations can foster positive attitudes by promoting safety awareness and reinforcing the value of precautionary measures. If workers see that their company prioritizes productivity over safety, they may take shortcuts to meet deadlines. However, when organizations align safety with employee well-being and offer rewards for compliance, motivation shifts towards safe behavior. 8. The role of organizational culture in shaping behavior. Organizational culture refers to the shared values, beliefs, and norms that influence how employees behave within a company. It plays a critical role in shaping workplace safety habits. A strong safety culture prioritizes accident prevention, encourages open communication about hazards, and fosters accountability at all levels. A culture of safety also involves creating an environment where employees feel comfortable reporting hazards and unsafe conditions without fear of punishment. In some workplaces, employees hesitate to speak up about safety concerns due to fear of reprimand or job security issues. Encouraging open discussions, conducting regular safety meetings, and rewarding proactive safety efforts help build trust and reinforce a positive safety culture. 7. The influence of peer behavior and group dynamics. People are highly influenced by the actions of those around them. In a workplace, employees observe how their colleagues behave and often adjust their actions to fit in. If a majority of workers ignore safety procedures, new employees are likely to adopt the same habits to avoid standing out. This peer influence can either enhance or undermine safety efforts. Positive peer pressure can be a powerful tool in a BBS program. When employees see their colleagues consistently following safety procedures, they are more likely to do the same. Organizations can leverage this influence by promoting safety champions, workers who exemplify safe behaviors and encourage their peers to follow suit. Creating teams where safety performance is measured collectively can also strengthen group accountability, making safety a shared responsibility rather than an individual burden. 6. Stress and fatigue as behavioral influencers. Stress and fatigues significantly impact workplace behavior and safety. Overworked employees are more prone to making mistakes, forgetting safety procedures, or engaging in risky shortcuts. Mental and physical exhaustion reduces alertness, reaction time, and decision-making abilities, increasing the likelihood of accidents. Companies must recognize the impact of workload, shift schedules, and job demands on safety performance. Implementing policies that promote work-life balance, providing adequate breaks, and ensuring reasonable work hours can help reduce stress-related safety risks. Additionally, encouraging employees to report fatigue and adjusting schedules to prevent excessive workloads contribute to a safer and healthier workplace. 5. Communication and its impact on behavior. Effective communication is essential for promoting safe behaviors. When employees receive clear instructions, understand expectations, and feel heard, they are more likely to comply with safety procedures. Miscommunication, on the other hand, can lead to confusion, errors, and accidents. Supervisors should ensure that safety messages are delivered in a way that resonates with employees. Simply posting signs or issuing memos is not enough. Engaging employees in discussions, conducting interactive training sessions, and using real-life scenarios makes safety messages more impactful. Organizations should also encourage two-way communication, allowing employees to voice their concerns, provide feedback, and suggest safety improvements. 4. Habit formation and long-term behavior change. Human behavior is largely shaped by habits. Repetitive actions become automatic over time, meaning that both safe and unsafe behaviors can turn into habits. The challenge in BBS is replacing unsafe habits with safe ones and ensuring that these new behaviors become ingrained. Habit formation requires consistency, reinforcement, and time. Companies must reinforce safe behaviors through regular training, positive feedback, and rewards. When employees see that safe actions are consistently recognized and unsafe behaviors are addressed constructively, they are more likely to develop lasting habits. 3. Training and behavioral conditioning. Training plays a vital role in shaping workplace behavior. Employees need to understand not only what the safety procedures are, but also why they matter. Effective training programs incorporate real-world scenarios, hands-on practice, and behavioral conditioning techniques to make safety behaviors second nature. Reinforcement is crucial in training. Employees should receive immediate feedback on their actions, whether through verbal praise, incentives, or corrective coaching. The more frequently safe behaviors are reinforced, the more likely they are to become permanent habits. 2. Leadership's influence on employee behavior. Leaders play a crucial role in shaping workplace behavior. Employees look to their supervisors and managers for guidance on how to behave in different situations. If leaders consistently emphasize safety, participate in training, and enforce policies fairly, employees are more likely to take safety seriously. Leadership should also involve coaching, rather than just enforcing rules. Encouraging employees to think critically about their actions, understand the consequences of unsafe behavior, and take ownership of their safety decisions fosters a more engaged workforce. 1. The future of behavioral safety and human behavior studies. As research in behavioral science continues to advance, new insights are shaping the future of BBS. Emerging technologies, such as artificial intelligence and wearable sensors, are providing deeper insights into workplace behavior and identifying risk patterns in real time. Organizations that invest in behavioral research and innovative safety solutions will be better equipped to create safer, more productive workplaces. By continuously evolving their approach to safety, companies can achieve long-term success in preventing accidents and promoting a strong culture of safety. By understanding psychological theories and workplace influences, we can build better environments, improve safety, and drive success. Behaviorism, social learning, and organizational culture all play a part in shaping human actions. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share so more people can benefit from these insights. For more in-depth learning, visit TransformAcademyHub-01. See you in the next one. Human behavior plays a crucial role in workplace safety and performance. Observing and analyzing behavior can help identify risks and improve overall efficiency. In this video, we'll explore techniques for conducting behavioral observations, how to use data to spot patterns and at-risk behaviors, and the tools that make behavior analysis more effective. Stick around to learn how observation can drive workplace improvements. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help spread valuable insights. Behavioral observation and analysis are core components of behavior-based safety BBS. These processes involve systematically observing employees in their work environment to identify behaviors that contribute to safety or increase risks. Unlike traditional safety inspections, which focus on physical hazards, behavioral observation aims to understand how and why employees act the way they do. This allows organizations to develop strategies for promoting safe behaviors and reducing the likelihood of workplace accidents. This video explores techniques for conducting behavioral observations, how to use observation data to identify trends, and the role of behavior analysis tools in workplace safety. 10. The importance of behavioral observations in workplace safety. Behavioral observations are essential in identifying unsafe actions before they lead to accidents. Many workplace incidents result not from equipment failures but from human errors, such as taking shortcuts, failing to follow procedures, or being distracted while performing a task. By systematically observing employee behavior, organizations can pinpoint these risky actions and take corrective measures before an accident occurs. Observations also help in reinforcing positive behaviors. When employees see that their safe actions are being recognized and encouraged, they are more likely to continue following safety protocols. This creates a culture where safety is not just about avoiding punishment, but about actively practicing and reinforcing good habits. 9. Techniques for conducting behavioral observations. Conducting behavioral observations requires a structured approach to ensure accuracy and reliability. Observers must follow specific techniques to gather useful data without disrupting work activities or creating discomfort among employees. One common technique is direct observation, where a trained observer watches employees perform their tasks in real time. The observer takes notes on how employees follow safety procedures, interact with equipment, and respond to potential hazards. The goal is to assess whether employees are adhering to safe work practices or engaging in risky behavior. Some organizations use covered observation, where employees are unaware they are being observed. This method ensures that workers behave naturally, providing a more accurate picture of everyday safety practices. However, ethical considerations must be taken into account, and employees should be informed that observations are part of a safety program, rather than a punitive measure. 8. Overcoming resistance to behavioral observations. Many employees feel uncomfortable being observed, fearing that it may be a way for management to find faults or assign blame. To overcome this resistance, organizations must communicate the purpose of behavioral observations clearly. Employees should understand that the goal is to improve safety, not to punish individuals. Building trust is essential. Observers should provide immediate and constructive feedback rather than just documenting unsafe actions. Recognizing and praising safe behaviors reinforces positive practices and helps employees feel valued rather than scrutinized. 7. Utilizing observation data to identify patterns and trends. The data collected from behavioral observations is valuable for identifying workplace safety trends. Instead of focusing on individual incidents, organizations analyze repeated behaviors to find patterns that indicate potential risks. Observation data can also reveal high-risk areas within a facility. If one department consistently reports more safety violations than others, it may signal that additional training, better supervision, or changes in workflow are needed. Tracking trends over time allows organizations to measure the effectiveness of safety interventions. If observation data shows a decline in unsafe behaviors after implementing a safety program, it confirms that the initiative is working. Conversely, if the same issues persist, it indicates that adjustments are needed. 6. Introduction to behavior analysis tools. To ensure accurate data collection, organizations use behavior analysis tools such as checklists and behavior sampling. These tools provide structured ways to assess employee actions and identify areas for improvement. Checklists are widely used in behavioral observation programs. They contain predefined criteria for safe and unsafe behaviors, making it easy for observers to systematically evaluate workplace practices. A checklist for warehouse safety, for example, might include items such as proper lifting technique used and forklift operator follows designated pathways. Some organizations use digital tools, such as mobile apps and software, to collect and analyze observation data. These tools allow real-time data entry, automated trend analysis, and easy access to reports, making the observation process more efficient. 5. Implementing a structured behavioral observation program. A successful BBS observation program requires careful planning and execution. Organizations must first define the key behaviors they want to observe and ensure that observers are properly trained. A structured observation schedule should be established. Observations should be conducted regularly rather than only after an accident occurs. Frequent observations reinforce the importance of safety and allow for continuous improvement. 4. Integrating observation findings into safety training. Observation data should not just be collected and stored. It should be actively used to improve workplace safety. Training programs should incorporate real-world examples from observations to address specific behaviors that need improvement. For instance, if observation reports indicate that employees frequently forget to secure ladders before use, safety training can include demonstrations on proper ladder safety techniques. Using real data makes training sessions more relevant and engaging for employees. 3. Encouraging employee participation in behavioral observations. Involving employees in the observation process makes BBS programs more effective. Peer observations, where employees observe and provide feedback to their coworkers, create a culture of shared responsibility for safety. When workers observe each other, they become more conscious of their own actions. Peer feedback can sometimes be more impactful than feedback from supervisors because it comes from colleagues who share the same work experiences. Organizations can also encourage employees to report unsafe behaviors and suggest safety improvements. A feedback system that allows employees to submit observations and concerns anonymously can provide valuable insights without fear of retaliation. 2. Leadership's role in behavioral observation and analysis. For a behavioral observation program to succeed, leadership must be actively involved. Managers and supervisors should participate in observations, reinforce positive behaviors, and act on observation findings. When employees see that leaders take safety seriously, they are more likely to follow suit. Leadership should also ensure that observation programs are not just about documentation, but about making real improvements in workplace safety. 1. The future of behavioral observation, technology and innovation. Advancements in technology are transforming behavioral observation methods. AI-powered cameras, wearable sensors, and real-time monitoring tools are being integrated into workplace safety programs. These innovations allow for more accurate data collection and faster response to potential risks. For example, AI-driven systems can detect unsafe behaviors, such as improper lifting techniques or failure to wear protective gear. Wearable devices can monitor worker movements and provide instant feedback when unsafe actions are detected. As technology continues to evolve, behavioral observation will become even more effective in identifying and preventing workplace risks. Organizations that embrace these innovations will have a competitive advantage in creating safer work environments. By applying behavioral observation and analysis, we can create safer and more productive workplaces. Identifying trends, recognizing at-risk behaviors, and using effective tools all contribute to better decision-making. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share so more people can benefit from these insights. For more in-depth learning, visit TransformAcademyHub-01. See you in the next one. Human behavior plays a crucial role in workplace safety and performance. Positive reinforcement and effective feedback can shape behaviors and create a safer, more productive environment. In this video, we'll explore the principles of positive reinforcement, strategies for delivering impactful feedback, and real-world examples of successful reinforcement programs. Stick around to learn how to encourage and sustain positive workplace behaviors. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help spread valuable insights. Positive reinforcement is one of the most effective strategies for encouraging safe behavior in the workplace. By rewarding and recognizing employees for following safety procedures, organizations can create an environment where safe practices become the norm. Unlike punishment, which focuses on correcting mistakes, positive reinforcement strengthens desirable behaviors by making employees feel valued and motivated to maintain safe practices. This video explores the principles of positive reinforcement, strategies for providing effective feedback, and real-world examples of successful reinforcement programs that have improved workplace safety. 10. Understanding the principles of positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is based on the idea that behaviors that are rewarded are more likely to be repeated. This principle comes from behaviorism, a psychological theory developed by B.F. Skinner, which explains how external stimuli influence human actions. In the workplace, positive reinforcement means acknowledging and rewarding employees when they follow safety procedures, use protective equipment, or take proactive steps to prevent accidents. For reinforcement to be effective, the reward must be immediate, consistent, and meaningful. If employees receive recognition soon after demonstrating safe behavior, they are more likely to associate their actions with the reward. Consistency is also crucial. If reinforcement is applied sporadically or unfairly, employees may not see it as a motivating factor. The reward must also be something that employees value, whether it's verbal praise, incentives, or career growth opportunities. 9. The role of positive reinforcement in shaping behavior. In behavior-based safety, the goal is to replace unsafe habits with safe behaviors. Positive reinforcement accelerates this process by strengthening the neural pathways associated with safety. When employees receive appreciation or rewards for wearing protective gear, using proper lifting techniques, or reporting hazards, these actions become second nature over time. Research shows that workplaces with strong reinforcement programs experience fewer accidents and higher employee engagement when safety is promoted through encouragement rather than fear. Workers develop a proactive attitude toward risk prevention. This approach also reduces resistance to safety initiatives, since employees feel that their efforts are noticed and valued. 8. Strategies for providing effective feedback. Feedback is an essential component of reinforcement. Without proper feedback, employees may not know whether they are meeting safety expectations. Effective feedback should be specific, timely, and constructive to maximize its impact. When giving feedback, managers should focus on what the employee did right rather than just pointing out mistakes. For example, instead of saying, "You finally remembered to wear your safety goggles today," a more effective approach would be, "I noticed you wore your safety goggles throughout your shift today. That's a great habit. It keeps you protected from potential hazards." Timeliness is also important. If feedback is given long after the behavior occurs, it loses its impact. Recognizing safe behaviors immediately reinforces their importance. Constructive feedback should be framed in a way that encourages improvement rather than discouraging employees. If an employee fails to follow a safety procedure, instead of saying, "You didn't do this correctly," a better approach would be, "I saw that you skipped the step in the process. Let's go over it together so you can be more confident next time." 7. Recognizing and rewarding safe behaviors. Recognition can be a powerful motivator. Employees are more likely to repeat behaviors that earn them praise and rewards. Organizations should create structured recognition programs that celebrate employees who consistently follow safety guidelines. Another approach is monetary incentives, such as gift cards, bonuses, or extra time off for employees who maintain excellent safety records. However, monetary rewards should be used carefully to ensure they do not create unhealthy competition or lead to underreporting of safety violations. Some companies implement peer recognition programs, allowing employees to nominate colleagues who go above and beyond in promoting safety. When recognition comes from peers, it reinforces a culture of teamwork and shared responsibility for workplace safety. 6. The impact of continuous reinforcement versus intermittent reinforcement. There are two main types of reinforcement: continuous and intermittent. Continuous reinforcement means rewarding every instance of safe behavior. This method is effective in establishing new habits, but can become less impactful over time if employees begin to expect rewards as a given. For example, instead of rewarding every instance of proper equipment use, managers might recognize one or two employees each week. This keeps everyone engaged, as they know that their safe actions could be acknowledged at any time. 5. Addressing challenges in reinforcement programs. While positive reinforcement is highly effective, there are challenges that organizations must address to maintain its success. One common issue is favoritism, where only a select group of employees receive recognition while others feel overlooked. To avoid this, reinforcement programs should have clear, measurable criteria for rewarding safety behaviors. Some organizations struggle with balancing reinforcement and corrective feedback. While it's important to recognize safe behaviors, unsafe actions must also be addressed. The key is to ensure that corrective feedback is delivered in a constructive and supportive manner rather than as punishment. 4. Leveraging technology for reinforcement and feedback. Modern workplaces are increasingly using technology to support reinforcement programs. Digital platforms, such as mobile apps and employee recognition software, allow organizations to track safety behaviors and provide instant feedback. For instance, some companies use real-time feedback systems, where employees receive instant notifications when they complete a safety-related task correctly. Wearable devices and AI-powered safety monitoring tools can also detect when employees follow proper procedures and automatically issue rewards. 3. Case study. Positive reinforcement in a manufacturing facility. A large manufacturing company implemented a BBS program that focused on reinforcing safe behaviors rather than punishing mistakes. Instead of penalizing employees for unsafe actions, the company introduced a peer recognition program where workers could nominate colleagues for safety awards. The results were significant. Within 6 months, reported workplace injuries decreased by 40% and employee engagement in safety training increased. Employees felt more motivated to follow safety procedures because they saw their efforts being recognized. This case highlights how shifting from punishment to positive reinforcement can create lasting behavioral change. 2. Case study. Reinforcement in the construction industry. A construction company struggling with high accident rates adopted a positive reinforcement strategy by providing spot bonuses for employees who consistently followed safety guidelines. Supervisors also started giving immediate feedback whenever they observed safe behaviors. Within a year, the company saw a 35% reduction in workplace injuries. Employees reported feeling more valued and engaged, leading to a stronger culture of safety. This case demonstrates how immediate feedback and incentives can transform workplace behavior. 1. The future of positive reinforcement in workplace safety. As workplace safety programs continue to evolve, positive reinforcement will remain a critical tool for shaping behavior. The use of gamification, where safety behaviors are tracked and rewarded like a game, is gaining popularity. Employees can earn points, badges, or levels based on their safety performance, making compliance more engaging. Artificial intelligence and data analytics are also being used to personalize reinforcement strategies, ensuring that each employee receives the type of recognition that motivates them the most. By continuously adapting reinforcement programs to fit changing workplace needs, organizations can create a sustainable culture of safety. By using positive reinforcement and effective feedback, we can strengthen safe behaviors and improve workplace performance. Understanding how to encourage the right actions leads to long-term success. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share so more people can benefit from these insights. For more in-depth learning, visit TransformAcademyHub-01. See you in the next one. Human behavior plays a crucial role in workplace safety and performance. Proactive intervention strategies can help prevent unsafe behaviors and create a culture of safety. In this video, we'll explore effective behavior-based safety BBS interventions, from individual actions to group and organizational strategies. Stick around to learn how to implement safety interventions that make a real difference. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help spread valuable insights. Behavior-based safety BBS intervention strategies are designed to proactively reduce unsafe behaviors and promote a culture of safety in the workplace. Instead of focusing only on reacting to incidents, BBS interventions aim to prevent accidents before they occur by addressing behavioral patterns at individual, group, and organizational levels. This video explores proactive intervention strategies, how to implement BBS interventions effectively, and the impact of these strategies on long-term workplace safety. 10. Understanding the need for proactive BBS interventions. Workplace accidents are often the result of repeated unsafe behaviors rather than isolated incidents. Many traditional safety programs rely on punishment after an incident occurs, but BBS interventions focus on preventing unsafe actions before they lead to accidents. By identifying risk factors and reinforcing positive behaviors, companies can create a safer work environment. Proactive interventions ensure that employees adopt safe practices as a habit rather than just following rules to avoid consequences. This shift from reactive to proactive safety management significantly reduces workplace injuries and improves employee engagement in safety programs. 9. Identifying unsafe behaviors before they lead to accidents. One of the first steps in BBS intervention is identifying the behaviors that contribute to workplace hazards. This involves observations, data analysis, and employee feedback to detect common patterns of unsafe actions. For example, if data shows that workers frequently bypass safety equipment, management must investigate the reasons behind this behavior. It could be due to discomfort, time constraints, or lack of training. Addressing these underlying causes ensures that interventions are effective, rather than just enforcing rules without context. 8. Proactive strategies for preventing unsafe behaviors. To prevent unsafe actions, organizations need proactive strategies that encourage positive behavioral changes. One effective approach is behavioral coaching, where supervisors and safety leaders provide real-time guidance and reinforcement to employees. Instead of waiting for accidents to happen, coaching helps employees correct their behavior immediately. Another proactive strategy is setting clear expectations and goals for safe behaviors. When employees understand exactly what is expected of them, they are more likely to follow safety procedures. This can be reinforced through visual reminders, such as posters, digital displays, and regular safety briefings. Regular safety drills and role-playing exercises also help employees practice safe responses in hazardous situations. By repeatedly performing safe behaviors in a controlled environment, workers develop muscle memory, making them more likely to respond correctly in real-life scenarios. 7. Implementing BBS interventions at the individual level. At the individual level, BBS interventions focus on influencing personal behaviors and mindsets. Employees must take personal responsibility for their safety and be aware of how their actions affect themselves and others. One of the most effective individual-level interventions is one-on-one feedback sessions. When employees receive direct and personalized feedback on their safety behaviors, they are more likely to make lasting changes. Instead of generalized feedback, specific observations, such as, "I noticed you didn't secure the ladder properly. Let's review the correct procedure," are more impactful. Self-monitoring programs can also be implemented, where employees track their own safety practices using checklists or mobile apps. This creates a sense of accountability and encourages workers to be more conscious of their actions. 6. Implementing BBS interventions at the group level. At the group level, interventions focus on team dynamics and peer influence. Humans are social beings, and workplace behavior is often influenced by colleagues. If teams prioritize safety as a group, individuals are more likely to follow suit. Another strategy is team-based safety challenges and rewards. For example, departments can be given monthly safety goals, such as maintaining 0 incidents or reporting a certain number of safety improvements. Rewards such as recognition, team lunches, or incentives encourage employees to work together to achieve safety objectives. Group discussions and safety meetings also play a crucial role. Encouraging employees to share experiences, discuss safety concerns, and propose solutions fosters a collaborative environment where safety becomes a shared priority rather than an imposed rule. 5. Implementing BBS interventions at the organizational level. For BBS interventions to be truly effective, they must be integrated into the overall safety culture of the organization. A top-down commitment from leadership ensures that safety is not just a set of rules, but a fundamental part of how the company operates. One key organizational-level intervention is establishing a reward and recognition system. When employees see that their safe behaviors are consistently acknowledged, they are more likely to stay engaged. Recognition should be frequent and meaningful, not just an annual award, but ongoing praise and incentives for safe actions. Additionally, leadership engagement in safety initiatives is critical. If managers and executives actively participate in safety programs, employees take them more seriously. Leaders should conduct safety walkthroughs, participate in training sessions, and consistently communicate the importance of safety. 4. Overcoming challenges in BBS interventions. Implementing BBS interventions is not without challenges. One common issue is employee resistance to change. Workers may feel that new safety initiatives are unnecessary or disruptive to their workflow. To address this, organizations must communicate the benefits of BBS clearly and involve employees in the process. Another challenge is ensuring consistency in intervention efforts. If safety rules are enforced inconsistently, or if reinforcement is sporadic, employees may not take them seriously. Organizations must ensure that safety policies are applied fairly and that reinforcement remains a regular practice. 3. Case study. BBS interventions in a manufacturing facility. A manufacturing company experiencing frequent workplace accidents implemented a structured BBS intervention program. They introduced behavioral observations, peer coaching, and leadership involvement in safety initiatives. Within a year, the company saw a 35% reduction in workplace incidents and a noticeable improvement in employee attitudes towards safety. Workers reported feeling more engaged in safety discussions, and proactive hazard reporting increased by 50%. This case demonstrates how multi-level BBS interventions can create significant improvements in workplace safety. 2. Case study. BBS interventions in the construction industry. A construction firm with a high rate of falls and equipment-related injuries implemented BBS interventions focused on individual and group reinforcement. Workers participated in peer observations, team safety challenges, and immediate positive reinforcement for safe behaviors. The result was a 40% decline in reported accidents and a cultural shift where employees actively looked out for each other's safety. This case highlights the importance of combining individual and team-based interventions to create a sustainable safety culture. 1. The future of BBS interventions. Integrating technology and data analytics. As workplace safety continues to evolve, technology and data analytics are playing an increasing role in BBS interventions. AI-powered safety monitoring systems, real-time behavior tracking, and digital feedback platforms are revolutionizing how organizations implement interventions. For example, some companies use smart sensors and wearables that detect unsafe movements and provide instant feedback to employees. Others leverage predictive analytics to identify high-risk behaviors before they lead to incidents. By integrating technology with traditional BBS interventions, organizations can enhance their ability to proactively prevent workplace accidents and create an even more effective safety culture. By applying proactive BBS intervention strategies, we can prevent unsafe behaviors and build a stronger safety culture. Whether at the individual, group, or organizational level, the right interventions can drive lasting change. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share so more people can benefit from these insights. For more in-depth learning, visit TransformAcademyHub-01. See you in the next one. Human behavior plays a crucial role in workplace safety and performance. Strong leadership and a positive culture are key to fostering safety and accountability. In this video, we'll explore how leadership shapes workplace behavior, strategies to engage both management and frontline employees in behavior-based safety BBS initiatives, and how to create a supportive environment for lasting change. Stick around to discover how leadership and culture drive workplace success. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help spread valuable insights. Leadership plays a critical role in fostering a culture of safety and accountability in the workplace. Without strong leadership commitment, behavior-based safety BBS programs are unlikely to succeed. A true safety culture is not just about enforcing rules. It requires leaders to engage employees, encourage safe behaviors, and create an environment where safety is a shared responsibility. This video explores the role of leadership in shaping workplace safety, strategies for engaging both management and frontline employees in BBS initiatives, and the key elements needed to create a supportive environment for lasting behavioral change. 10. Understanding the role of leadership in safety culture. The foundation of any successful BBS program is leadership commitment. Leaders set the tone for workplace behavior, and employees look to them for guidance on safety priorities. If leadership treats safety as a secondary concern, employees will do the same. On the other hand, when leaders consistently emphasize safety, employees recognize its importance and integrate it into their daily routines. A strong safety culture requires leaders to be visible, proactive, and involved. Safety should not be seen as the sole responsibility of a safety department, but as a core organizational value led by managers, supervisors, and executives. 9. Leading by example. The power of visible leadership. Employees are more likely to adopt safe behaviors when they see leaders practicing what they preach. A manager who wears proper personal protective equipment (PPE), follows safety protocols, and actively participates in safety meetings sends a clear message that safety is non-negotiable. Leaders should conduct regular safety walkthroughs, engage in discussions about safety concerns, and demonstrate a genuine commitment to ensuring a hazard-free environment. When employees see their supervisors prioritizing safety, they are more likely to follow suit. 8. Creating a culture of accountability and ownership. Accountability is a key component of a strong safety culture. When employees know they are responsible for their own safety and that of their colleagues, they take workplace safety more seriously. Leaders must hold everyone accountable, regardless of position, while also recognizing and rewarding positive safety behaviors. Accountability should not be about punishment, but about continuous improvement. If an unsafe act occurs, the focus should be on learning from the mistake rather than blaming individuals. This encourages employees to report safety concerns without fear of retribution, leading to a more open and proactive safety culture. 7. Engaging management in BBS initiatives. For a BBS program to succeed, managers must be actively involved. Safety should not be seen as an additional responsibility, but as an integral part of leadership. One way to engage management is by incorporating safety performance metrics into leadership evaluations. When safety outcomes are tied to performance reviews and career progression, managers are more likely to take safety seriously. Another effective approach is training managers in behavior-based safety principles. When leaders understand the psychological factors influencing behavior, they can address unsafe actions more effectively and implement reinforcement strategies that encourage long-term change. 6. Involving frontline employees in safety programs. While leadership sets the tone, Frontline employees are the ones who experience workplace hazards firsthand. Their engagement in BBS initiatives is essential for success. A bottom-up approach, where employees actively participate in safety discussions, provide feedback, and contribute to safety improvements, leads to a stronger sense of ownership and responsibility. One effective strategy is peer-led safety programs, where employees take on leadership roles within safety teams. When safety messages come from colleagues rather than just from management, they are often received more positively. Employees are more likely to follow guidelines when they see their peers advocating for safety. 5. Encouraging open communication and feedback. A strong safety culture is built on open communication and trust. Employees should feel comfortable reporting hazards, unsafe behaviors, and near misses without fear of punishment. Leaders must create a culture where feedback is welcome and safety concerns are addressed promptly. Regular safety meetings, open forums, and anonymous reporting systems can help facilitate this communication. When employees see that their concerns lead to real changes, they become more engaged in safety initiatives. 4. Recognizing and rewarding safe behaviors. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool for shaping behavior. Recognizing and rewarding employees for following safety protocols encourages them to maintain good habits. Leaders should implement structured recognition programs that highlight employees who actively contribute to workplace safety. This recognition can take many forms, such as public acknowledgement in meetings, monetary incentives, or even small gestures like thank you notes. The key is to make employees feel valued and appreciated for prioritizing safety. 3. Creating a supportive environment for behavioral change. Changing workplace behavior requires more than just policies. It requires a supportive environment that encourages safe actions. Organizations must provide the necessary resources, training, and encouragement to help employees develop new habits. One important factor is job design. If employees are expected to meet unrealistic production targets or work under extreme time pressures, they may be tempted to bypass safety procedures. Leaders must ensure that operational expectations align with safety goals to prevent unsafe shortcuts. Providing ongoing safety training also reinforces behavioral change. Safety education should not be a one-time event, but an ongoing process with refresher courses, hands-on workshops, and continuous learning opportunities. 2. Case study. Leadership's role in transforming safety culture. A large industrial company was experiencing frequent workplace accidents despite having strict safety policies. After analyzing the issue, they found that leadership was not actively engaged in promoting safety. To address this, the company implemented a leadership-driven BBS initiative, where managers underwent intensive safety leadership training and committed to spending a portion of their time each day focused on safety. They began conducting daily safety check-ins, recognizing employees for safe behaviors, and actively responding to safety concerns. Within a year, workplace injuries decreased by 45% and employee engagement in safety programs significantly improved. This case demonstrates how leadership commitment can drive meaningful cultural change. 1. The future of leadership in behavior-based safety. As workplaces evolve, the role of leadership in BBS will continue to expand. Technology and data analytics are playing an increasing role in safety management, allowing leaders to make data-driven decisions about workplace hazards and behavior trends. Artificial intelligence and predictive safety analytics can identify high-risk behaviors before accidents occur, helping leaders implement targeted interventions. Additionally, digital platforms allow for real-time feedback, making it easier for leaders to engage employees in safety discussions. Future safety programs will also emphasize emotional intelligence in leadership, recognizing that strong communication and interpersonal skills are just as important as technical safety knowledge. Leaders who can inspire, motivate, and connect with employees on a personal level will be the most successful in creating a lasting culture of safety. Leadership is the driving force behind an effective BBS program. By setting a strong example, holding employees accountable in a fair and supportive way, and fostering open communication, leaders can create a culture where safety becomes second nature, engaging both management and frontline employees. recognizing safe behaviors, and ensuring that operational goals align with safety priorities all contribute to long-term behavioral change. With the continued integration of technology and human-centered leadership approaches, the future of workplace safety will rely on leaders who actively shape a culture of safety, accountability, and continuous improvement. Effective leadership and a strong safety culture create workplaces where accountability and behavioral change thrive. Engaging all levels of an organization in BBS initiatives leads to lasting improvements. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share so more people can benefit from these insights. For more in-depth learning, visit TransformAcademyHub-01. See you in the next one. Human behavior plays a crucial role in workplace safety and performance. Measuring and evaluating a behavior-based safety BBS program ensures its effectiveness and continuous improvement. In this video, we'll explore how to develop key performance indicators (KPIs), evaluate the impact of safety interventions, and use data-driven insights to enhance workplace safety. Stick around to learn how to refine and optimize your BBS program. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps spread valuable insights. Measuring and evaluating a behavior-based safety BBS program is essential for ensuring its effectiveness. Without a proper assessment system, organizations cannot determine whether their interventions are working or identify areas that require improvement. A strong evaluation framework allows companies to track progress, make data-driven decisions, and continuously enhance workplace safety. This video explores the development of key performance indicators, methods for evaluating the impact of BBS interventions, and strategies for continuous improvement based on evaluation findings. 10. The importance of measurement and evaluation in BBS. A well-structured BBS program should not be implemented and then ignored. It requires continuous measurement to ensure that safety behaviors are improving. Many organizations make the mistake of launching a BBS program without establishing a system to track progress. Without measurement, it is impossible to know whether safety interventions are actually reducing risks or if they need adjustments. Effective measurement helps organizations identify trends, assess intervention effectiveness, and make informed decisions. It also builds employee trust, as workers are more likely to engage with a program that shows real, measurable results. When employees see that their participation contributes to meaningful improvements, they are more likely to stay committed to safe workplace behaviors. 9. Defining success in a BBS program. Before developing key performance indicators, organizations must define what success looks like. A BBS program is not just about reducing accident rates, but also about improving behaviors, increasing employee engagement, and fostering a proactive safety culture. Success can be determined by observing a reduction in at-risk behaviors, an increase in safe behavior observations, greater employee participation in safety discussions, and improved compliance with safety protocols. By clearly defining what a successful BBS program should achieve, organizations can create a measurement framework that accurately reflects progress and effectiveness. 8. Developing key performance indicators (KPIs) for BBS. Key performance indicators are essential for tracking the progress of a BBS program. These indicators should include both leading and lagging measures. Leading indicators are proactive measures that help predict future safety performance, such as the number of behavioral observations conducted, the percentage of positive safety behaviors recorded, employee participation rates in safety initiatives, and the number of corrective actions taken on unsafe behaviors. Lagging indicators focus on outcome-based measures, such as the reduction in workplace injuries, a decrease in safety violations, and lower accident-related costs. By tracking both leading and lagging indicators, organizations can gain a complete understanding of how well their BBS program is functioning. A strong KPI system provides insight into whether employees are adopting safer behaviors and whether safety interventions are making a measurable impact. 7. Methods for evaluating BBS program impact. To effectively measure the impact of a BBS program, organizations must use various evaluation methods. One of the most important tools is behavioral observation data analysis, which helps identify trends in employee behavior over time. Reviewing observation reports allows organizations to determine if employees are adopting safer habits, recognize common at-risk behaviors, and assess the overall effectiveness of safety training. Employee surveys and feedback provide another valuable method of evaluation. Direct input from employees helps organizations understand whether the BBS program is practical and useful. Surveys can reveal challenges employees face when trying to follow safety protocols and provide insights into how safety initiatives can be improved. Comparing pre- and post-implementation data is another effective way to measure the impact of a BBS program. By analyzing safety performance before and after the implementation of BBS interventions, organizations can determine whether their efforts are leading to meaningful improvements in workplace safety. 6. Ensuring data accuracy and reliability. To make informed decisions, organizations must ensure that the data they collect is accurate, consistent, and reliable. This requires proper training for observers to minimize bias in behavioral assessments. Standardized observation checklists should be used to maintain consistency in data collection. Regular audits should be conducted to verify the quality of recorded data, ensuring that all information reflects actual workplace behaviors. Encouraging honest feedback from employees is also essential. Workers should feel comfortable reporting unsafe behaviors and concerns without fear of punishment. When employees trust that their input will be used to improve safety rather than penalize individuals, they are more likely to provide accurate and meaningful observations. 5. Addressing challenges in BBS measurement. Despite having a structured evaluation system, many organizations face challenges in effectively measuring BBS outcomes. One common issue is employee resistance. Some workers may feel that behavioral observations are intrusive or unnecessary, leading to reluctance in participating. To overcome these challenges, organizations must reinforce the importance of data collection, standardize measurement processes, and ensure that leadership remains committed to analyzing and acting on evaluation findings. 4. Using evaluation results for continuous improvement. A BBS program should be dynamic and continuously evolving based on data insights. Once evaluation data is collected, organizations must identify trends, address areas needing improvement, and adjust training programs based on observed deficiencies. Safety interventions should be refined to target recurring unsafe behaviors, ensuring that employees receive the necessary guidance to adopt safer practices. Enhancing reward systems can also drive continuous improvement. Recognizing employees who consistently demonstrate safe behaviors reinforces positive actions and motivates others to follow safety protocols. By using evaluation results to fine-tune the BBS program, organizations can create a culture of ongoing safety enhancement. 3. Case study. BBS evaluation in a manufacturing plant. A manufacturing facility implemented a BBS program and measured its effectiveness over 12 months. Before BBS, the company recorded 15 accidents per year. After implementing the program, accidents dropped to 5 per year. Employee participation in safety meetings increased by 60%, and the number of reported near misses also rose, indicating improved hazard awareness. This case study demonstrates how structured evaluation leads to tangible improvements in workplace safety. By continuously measuring and refining their BBS initiatives, the manufacturing plant was able to create a safer work environment and reduce accident rates. 2. Case study. BBS in the construction industry. A construction company introduced BBS interventions that focused on employee feedback and leadership engagement. By measuring safety performance using worker surveys, observation data, and incident analysis, the company discovered that workers who received immediate positive reinforcement were 40% more likely to continue safe behaviors compared to those who did not. This example underscores the value of continuous evaluation in shaping workplace safety programs. When companies actively measure and analyze behavioral data, they can implement targeted interventions that drive real improvements in safety culture. 1. The future of BBS measurement and technology integration. As workplace safety evolves, organizations are increasingly integrating technology into their BBS measurement processes. AI-driven analytics are being used to predict at-risk behaviors before accidents occur. Wearable devices help track real-time compliance with safety protocols, and automated data collection reduces human error in observations. With these advancements, organizations can enhance measurement accuracy, make proactive safety decisions, and drive continuous safety improvements. The future of BBS evaluation will rely on a combination of data-driven insights and human-centered leadership approaches to create safer workplaces. By effectively measuring and evaluating a BBS program, we can identify what works, improve interventions, and strengthen workplace safety. Data-driven strategies ensure continuous improvement and long-term success. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share so more people can benefit from these insights. For more in-depth learning, visit TransformAcademyHub-01. See you in the next one. Human behavior plays a crucial role in workplace safety and performance. Implementing a behavior-based safety BBS program requires careful planning and the right strategies for long-term success. In this video, we'll explore practical steps for designing, implementing, and sustaining BBS programs, real-world case studies of successful applications, and key resources to help organizations adopt BBS principles. Stick around to learn how to build a strong safety culture. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share to help spread valuable insights. Behavior-based safety BBS programs are designed to enhance workplace safety by focusing on human behavior, reinforcing safe practices, and reducing at-risk actions. A well-structured BBS program helps organizations foster a strong safety culture while minimizing workplace accidents. Successful implementation requires careful planning, employee involvement, and continuous improvement. This video explores practical steps for designing, implementing, and sustaining a BBS program. It also presents case studies of successful implementations across different industries and provides resources for organizations looking to adopt BBS principles. 10. Understanding the fundamentals of BBS implementation. Before implementing a BBS program, organizations must first understand its core principles. BBS is based on the idea that most workplace accidents occur due to unsafe behaviors rather than unsafe conditions. By identifying and modifying at-risk behaviors, companies can create a safer work environment. BBS programs rely on behavioral science theories, particularly the ABC model, which stands for antecedent, behavior, and consequence. Antecedents are triggers that lead to specific behaviors, while consequences reinforce or discourage those behaviors. By analyzing workplace behaviors through this model, organizations can develop strategies that encourage safer practices. 9. Gaining leadership support and commitment. For a BBS program to succeed, leadership must be fully committed to its implementation. Managers and executives play a crucial role in setting the tone for workplace safety. When leaders actively participate in safety initiatives, employees are more likely to engage in the program. Leadership commitment involves allocating resources, setting safety goals, and integrating BBS into the company's overall safety strategy. Regular communication from management about the importance of BBS helps reinforce the program's credibility and encourages employees to take safety seriously. 8. Engaging employees in the process. A BBS program cannot be effective without active employee participation. Employees must feel that they have a voice in safety initiatives and that their feedback is valued. Organizations should involve workers in the program design, allowing them to contribute their insights on workplace hazards and safety challenges. Training sessions should be conducted to educate employees about the principles of BBS, the importance of behavioral observations, and how to provide constructive feedback. Employees should also be encouraged to report unsafe behaviors without fear of punishment. A supportive and non-punitive environment ensures that workers are willing to engage in the program and work toward collective safety improvements. 7. Conducting a behavioral safety assessment. Before launching a BBS program, organizations must assess the current state of workplace behaviors and safety culture. A thorough behavioral safety assessment helps identify common at-risk behaviors and the root causes behind them. This assessment involves observing employees in their work environment, gathering feedback through surveys and interviews, and reviewing past incident reports. By analyzing this data, organizations can identify key areas that require intervention. A well-conducted assessment provides a strong foundation for designing a targeted BBS program. 6. Designing a structured BBS program. Once the assessment is complete, the next step is designing a structured BBS program tailored to the organization's needs. The program should include clear goals, defined roles and responsibilities, and a step-by-step process for implementation. A strong BBS program should incorporate regular behavioral observations, feedback mechanisms, and reinforcement strategies. Organizations must also establish a reporting system that allows employees to track safety improvements and share concerns. Developing a structured plan ensures consistency and maximizes the effectiveness of the program. 5. Implementing behavioral observations and feedback. Behavioral observations are a key component of any BBS program. Trained observers should monitor workplace behaviors and document instances of both safe and unsafe practices. Observations should be conducted regularly and in a non-intrusive manner to avoid disrupting daily operations. After observations are completed, feedback should be provided immediately. Positive reinforcement helps employees recognize and continue safe behaviors, while constructive feedback guides them toward corrective actions. Feedback sessions should be structured in a way that promotes learning rather than criticism, ensuring that employees are receptive to making improvements. 4. Addressing challenges in BBS implementation. Organizations may face several challenges when implementing a BBS program. Employee resistance is one of the most common obstacles. Some workers may feel that behavioral observations are a form of surveillance rather than a tool for safety improvement. To address this, organizations must clearly communicate the purpose of BBS and emphasize that the program is meant to help, not punish, employees. Another challenge is inconsistency in observation practices. Different observers may interpret behaviors differently, leading to unreliable data. To overcome this, organizations should provide standardized training for observers and use structured checklists to ensure consistency in data collection. Limited management engagement can also hinder BBS success. If leaders do not actively participate in the program, employees may view it as unimportant. Management must consistently reinforce the importance of BBS and lead by example in promoting safe behaviors. 3. Case study. BBS implementation in a manufacturing facility. A manufacturing plant implemented a BBS program after experiencing frequent workplace accidents. The company conducted a behavioral safety assessment and identified several at-risk behaviors, including improper use of protective equipment and unsafe handling of machinery. The organization introduced a structured observation and feedback system. Employees were trained on safe work practices, and supervisors provided immediate feedback when unsafe behaviors were observed. Within a year, the company saw a 40% reduction in workplace injuries and a significant improvement in employee engagement with safety initiatives. This case study highlights the impact of structured behavioral observations and positive reinforcement in improving workplace safety. 2. Case study. BBS in the construction industry. A construction company faced high rates of safety violations due to workers bypassing safety procedures for efficiency. To address this, the company launched a BBS program focused on employee engagement and leadership involvement. Supervisors were trained to provide immediate feedback, and workers were encouraged to participate in safety discussions. The company also introduced a reward system that recognized employees who consistently demonstrated safe behaviors. As a result, compliance with safety procedures improved by 60%, and incident rates significantly decreased. The case study demonstrates how active employee participation and leadership support contribute to the success of BBS programs. 1. Sustaining and continuously improving a BBS program. Implementing a BBS program is not a one-time effort. It requires ongoing evaluation and refinement. Organizations must continuously monitor the effectiveness of their program and make necessary adjustments based on feedback and data analysis. Regular safety meetings, should be held to review behavioral observation trends and discuss areas for improvement. Organizations should also encourage employees to share their experiences and suggestions for enhancing the program. Advancements in technology, such as digital observation tracking tools and AI-powered safety analytics, can help streamline BBS processes and improve accuracy in data collection. By embracing continuous improvement, organizations can ensure that their BBS program remains effective in promoting workplace safety. A well-implemented BBS program can transform workplace safety and performance. By following practical steps, learning from real-world success stories, and using the right tools, organizations can create lasting behavioral change. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share so more people can benefit from these insights. For more in-depth learning, visit Transform AcademyHub-01. See you in the next one.